Welcome to my overview of the grylls Gerber Ultimate Knife. Picked it up at Walmart today for around 55 bucks after tax and all that. Came in this Gerber box. I've seen some come in plastic, so your mileage may vary. Came with grylls on it, of course, mudded up as usual. Plastic case. Has a small survival pocket guide that has a few cool things in it, which I thought was pretty cool because this is my first survival knife. I mainly have bayonet and fighting knives, so I thought some of the things in here were pretty neat. I'm just starting to get into the survival type stuff. Shows you how to get some water and how to tell north, east, southwest, tying a couple knots and making shelters, snares, and couple fire starting ideas. And it has a little measurement on the side, little tape measure, which I also thought was pretty cool. And this paper is pretty thick and heavy duty, so you can hang on to it. It comes in a Gerber LMF2 style sheath, which I really like. And it also comes with this safety whistle right here, which is pretty loud also. And the safety whistle was attached to the pommel, which I took mine off and attached it to the fire starter. And that just clips in right here into the sheath. You can pull it out, and it's pretty much just a little metal type tube. I'm not sure what kind of material it's made out of, but it's pretty good. It throws a nice spark there. You have a Velcro attachment right here, which holds the handle in. I like a lot better than buttons. I just don't like buttons for some reason. And the knife is retained in there by this plastic retention thing right here. And it's in there pretty good. You got to pull it pretty hard. And I've seen people do reviews on this and the LMF, and they say the LMF is a lot harder to pull than that. But yeah, I think it holds it in there with just the right amount of retention. Now getting to the sheath. It's a nylon and plastic. It's a mil-spec, mildew resistant plastic right there with some sort of like light rubberized coating on it. Has the Gerber name in orange, bear signature, and a little fire symbol in orange on the fire starter, which I like the orange because if it's a survival knife and you're out in the woods and you drop this, it's going to be easy to find. If you undo this Velcro strap right here, the plastic part pops up from the nylon, and it has a diamond coarse sharpener on the back. And then, which I thought was very handy, most sheaths don't have sharpeners on them. They only have what's called a honing rod. And then if you undo that bottom Velcro, then you can release this plastic piece from the nylon. And the nylon is very heavy duty too. It has some sort of plastic in there, I'm sure, which keeps it pretty sturdy. I like this, but I'm probably going to figure out a way to just attach the plastic sheath to a MOLLE vest or MOLLE backpack or something like that. And on the back of the nylon, you'll see you have air rescue directions and other symbols, which is pretty cool for me because I had no idea about this stuff. Like I said, I'm just getting into the survival stuff. This is my first survival knife. And that's pretty much it for the sheath. Now getting into the blade. It's a high carbon steel blade, whatever that means. I guess that means cheap carbon steel, so they don't specify what it is. It's got the Gerber logo and the bear signature on it. And if you notice on the back of the blade, see if I can get that here, there's a special little cutout right there, and it's got the fire starter symbol on this too to strike against that fire striker, and it throws a really good flame. It's a very ergonomic grip. It has the finger groove right there and then ridges back here on the orange plastic. I like the way the grip feels in my hand. It's very nice. It's about a 5-inch handle and about a 4.5-inch blade, which brings you about to 9.5–10 inches total, including the pommel. Has a very nice stainless steel pommel on it with checkered gripping on the bottom for hammering if you have to like hammer nails or anything else you require hammering while you're out in the wilderness. And the ergonomic grip also has a rubber coating, which is very good for gripping, very good. It feels very good in the hand, and you could tell it's pretty durable rubber. And it also has the BG on it for bear grylls. It also has 2 holes here for tying to a stick and making a spear out of it in case you were in that sort of situation and you had to use it to spear fish or hunt or whatever to get some food. And it also has a hole through the pommel here for tying a lanyard around it. I thought that was pretty cool. I'm starting to respect lanyards a little bit more, and they're pretty neat for if you're out batoning and you know your knife tries to slip out, which I doubt it will with this rubber grip. That lanyard will keep it secure to you. But overall, this is a very nice knife, and I think it's a very great value for what it cost. I mean, like I said, $55 versus 80 or 90, and having the LMF shipped and having to wait a couple weeks, which I will end up getting that knife. But I think this is a nice piece here for my first survival knife, and I just wanted to do a really quick overview of it to kind of show some people, in case they were thinking about getting this knife, that it's a very viable option for if you're thinking about getting a survival knife, or like another guy said, maybe a youth knife, maybe someone's son who's just getting into survival or scouts. You know, this would be a great option for them. They could pick it up at a local Walmart or Bass Pro Shops, you know, something cheap just to get them started. You know, I think it's a great knife. Like I said, Gerber, they make high quality blades. It retains its edge pretty well. I took it out, did some light batoning today. It seems to hold up pretty well, and I'll come back and give you guys an update on it after I put it through a little bit more harsh environments and treatment, and we'll see how it holds up. But for right now, I love this knife and I would recommend it to anybody.